Hello, I'm DST Zach, and welcome to the Diamond Select Toys Showcase 2021. Today we're going to be looking at products that are upcoming for the rest of the year, as well as early 2022, and we're going to divide it into three sections: Marvel, Star Wars, and Entertainment. Entertainment will include several licenses, such as Nightmare Before Christmas, Lord of the Rings, our new license Cobra Kai, and many more. So without further ado, let's hear from Diamond Select Toys President DST Chuck, who will introduce our Marvel section.
We're sorry we can't see all of you in person this year, but we're going to try to do the best we can to bring our products home to you on your computer screen. Let's come back and take a look at our longest running brand, Marvel. We're expanding the L3D line this year to include video game properties from Marvel. We're going to start with the PlayStation 5 Miles Morales bust. And then we're going to start including characters from the Fantastic Four, including their arch nemesis, Dr. Doom. And this is Marvel Select, our long-running action figure brand from Marvel. We're going to start this year with a brand new sculpt for Incredible Hulk, including a changeable head and changeable hands. Our oversized figures are always very popular with collectors and can work with multiple scales. Next up is the Human Torch from Fantastic Four. This is an all-new sculpt as well, with a clear base, clear accessories, and multiple heads for Human Torch. The next large-scale figure is Titanium Man, one of Iron Man's arch nemesis. Again, the oversized figures are always popular with collectors and can work in all sorts of areas in their collection. This is Silver Centurion Iron Man. I'm not able to show you all the accessories, but he has extra power attachments, a changeable civilian head, as well as different hands. You should all have seen the success of WandaVision on Disney+. This is our first Disney+ action figure. This is Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, in her outfit from the finale of the Disney Plus TV series. It's an all-new sculpt, including likeness of Elizabeth Olsen. The premier line of statues continues with 1/7 scale Silver Surfer. This is a companion piece to the Thor figure we released a couple years ago, recreating the classic comic book cover. This is our comic book version of Black Widow. As you know, she has the movie coming out at the end of this year, and she's always been a very popular character for statues. This is a super detailed sculpt of the Lizard perched on a grate from a sewer. You can see all the extra detail in the head and the scales. Then we move on to Colossus from the X-Men. You can see parts of a Sentinel on the base. He's tearing apart a piece. This is a very large scale piece, perfect to scale to the character. Next, we have a very classic Jack Kirby thing sculpted by Claiborne Moore, featuring the true to the comic fight poster in the background. And you can see the classic rock styling that Kirby made famous. Most of you should be familiar with our gallery line of statues. They're PVC statues retailing around $50. They're very popular because they have the same level of detail as a resin statue for a lot less of price, and they're not as fragile to keep on your shelves. And you're able to, because of cost, build entire teams. So this year we're going to focus on classic Marvel characters in their classic costumes in all battle-ready poses. They can be displayed together or separately. Of course, we're starting off with Marvel's flagship character, Spider-Man. You can see him perched on some debris and a light post. Next up, we have a very classic Thor. You can see extra attention and detail has been given to the base as well as the inscription on the hammer. Thor has always been a classic character even before the movies, even more popular now. The entire line that you see in front of you has been designed by Nelson and hand sculpted by Jean St. Jean. You can see Iron Man here. He's next up with repulsor rays firing, and bits and pieces of Ultron, who they've defeated in battle. Next is everyone's favorite mutant, Wolverine. You can see him in his classic yellow and blue outfit, claws extended, and you can see bits and pieces of tech that he's ripped apart. This is Dark Phoenix from the classic storyline, always a very popular character. You can see the Phoenix themed base as well as the detail in the hair. This piece was prepared as a hero or a villain for your line, however you want to display her. Next up is Wasp in a very classic outfit that has not been seen often. She's flying, you can see all the detail in the wings and in the base that correspond with similar pieces in the other bases. Captain America here shown mid-shield throw with a Hydra Classic logo base, which might be hard to see. We'll show you a close-up of that shortly, as well as flying from smoke with suspended rocks all around them. Vision, who is now even more popular since the WandaVision TV show, is shown here, one of the charter members of the Avengers. He's shown mid-phase coming through the wall, as well as I-beam coming from his stone. Any big battle scene you want to have heavy hitters with your heroes and your villains. And just so you think we haven't ignored the classic new comic book stuff, we have Hawkeye here with Pizza Dog from the Matt Fraction series. Also, as you know, he has a Disney Plus series coming up shortly. Our animated style of small statues will be continuing. Right in front of you, you can see we've got the Hulk, we've got Apocalypse and Gamora. These are all based on classic Marvel variant covers, and this line will be continuing with more media-focused characters in the future. Our animated TV show line continues in the coloring based on the animation. You can see X-Men villain Sabretooth here. It's a very much oversized piece to fit the character's scale. Then we move on to Spider-Man and some of his rogues gallery. We've got Mysterio here, as well as classic villain Dr. Ock. And again, you can see the classic animations shading in all of these pieces. The longest running toy line in the history of toys continues with Marvel Minimate Series 81. This is based on the classic Dark Phoenix storyline. Each of these available in comic stores in 2-packs. Our 1/7 scale comic book bust line is continuing. We've got Venom over here. You can see all the detail with the symbiote mixed in with the rock base, as well as all the detailing on his tongue and teeth. Celebrating his 30th anniversary this year, we have Deadpool, katanas at the ready, on a techno-style base. And again, you can see all the detail in the costuming here that's been included at a reasonable price. Next up is Fantastic Four Nemesis Doctor Doom. You can see him at spellcasting ready, as well as all the details on his cloak and his mask. We have Captain America, shield at the ready, battle posed. As all of you know, Captain America is increasing in popularity based on his upcoming anniversary and his appearance in the MCU movies. Everyone's favorite armor hero is up next with Iron Man. He's got the armor forming around him, as well as repulsor ray at the ready, and you can see the base here is also styled with his armor look. These are our Sanio themed exclusives you can talk to your sales rep about. We have mid-cloaking Miles Morales here, as well as the next in the zombie line with Doctor Doom. And this is another one where you can really see the details that were put into this all over the place. And this is a follow-up to last year's Deadpool zombie exclusive. And that's our lineup for our Marvel items coming out in 2021 and winter 22. We hope that you're as excited about it as we are. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Chuck. Now, coming to us from a galaxy far, far away, is product manager Dev Gilmore, who's going to show us what's coming up for Star Wars.
Awesome. Thanks for the introduction. I'm Dev, and I'm going to be your host, navigator, and narrator, talking about all this cool diamond stuff that we have to offer, and it'll be coming out over the next 2 years. Starting off, we have Legends in 3 Dimensions. This is pound for pound, probably my favorite line that we do at Diamond. Up first is the Episode 4 Stormtrooper. This is a half-scale bust. And this bust was created by scanning and digitally capturing the geometry of an actual film-used Stormtrooper helmet. So it's a really neat and authentic piece that we really like. And you can't go wrong with this one. Hot on the heels of EA's hit video game, Squadrons, we have our TIE Fighter Pilot. It's another one of our L3D busts. It's big, half-scale, and it comes with a TIE Fighter themed base. Next up is our First Order Trooper from Episode 9. Made from 3D digital geometry, this First Order Trooper is big, on point, and on model. And the base is reminiscent of a First Order blaster with black and white notes. Based on The Empire Strikes Back and featuring a Slave One inspired base, this piece is dynamite. With the Book of Boba Fett coming, we know that this is going to be a must-have. Hand-painted and packed with detail, from the Mandalorian crest on his left shoulder pad to the jetpack and the rangefinder that he has on his antenna. This piece is weathered, battle-damaged, and ready for action. Planned as a summer exclusive, this Mandalorian hologram bust has a light-up feature and emanates a blue glow. Based on Chapter 15, when we saw Mando send his message to Gideon, "You have something I want." This is a great bust and another one in our L3D line. One of my absolute favorite statues we worked on this past year, sullen, demure, and always rebellious. Carrie Fisher is a fan favorite. This 1/6 scale statue features Carrie Fisher in her role as Princess Leia, waiting for Darth Vader and the interrogation as she bides her time in the cell block. Seen here standing on Jabba's sail barge before he took the leap onto the skiff, we have Boba Fett. The base features clear smoke and steam elements, highly detailed painting, from battle-damaged knee pads, weathered cape, accurate rifle, and rangefinder antenna. Next up, we have Bo-Katan from Diamond's Premier statue line. Premier statues are resin and have poses that capture dynamic action. Bo-Katan has two perfectly interchangeable heads, so she can be displayed with helmet on or off. Her jetpack has clear elements that display the fire and the propulsion, and both blasters are wielded and ready for action. Our animated busts focus on characters we've seen from the hugely popular Clone Wars and Rebels animated series. All are 1/7 scale and represent attractively priced fan and collector favorites from the entire series. First up is Thrawn, the subject of novels, comics, and now we hear his name in The Mandalorian. Thrawn's hand-painted, his likeness, blue skin, and lapel badge are all finely detailed. Thrawn is seen holding Hera's Kalikori family totem. It's finely detailed and represents the legacy of her family. Maul is probably the most polarizing character in the Clone Wars, and this bust rocks. With dual lightsaber blades, face tattoos, Maul reeks of the dark side. Taken straight from Rebels, as he confronts his old Padawan Ahsoka, Vader's anger and fear emanate through his red eyes. His dynamic billowing cape and lightsaber at his side. Based on exhaustive and detailed reference material, this Rebels Vader packs a punch. All the 1/7 scale animated busts are attractively packaged in a unique 6-panel retail-friendly window box. 1/6 scale mini busts have forever been the cornerstone of Gentle Giant collectibles. This is the longest-running, uninterrupted, standalone resin collectibles program for Star Wars fans. Let's take a look at what we got. Up first is an original trilogy piece with details that reflect the first time we saw Lord Vader on screen in A New Hope. Our intent was to make this compatible with Obi-Wan, one that we did several years ago. These two pieces display perfectly together. The circle is now complete. A breakout Marvel character with her own series and story. One part Indiana Jones, one part Han Solo. Aphra pairs great with her murder droid companion 000. From clear goggles, tattoos, and holster. With her DL-44 blaster, Aphra is super detailed, straight from the comic pages and into your collection. Our 1/6 scale deluxe Clone Wars Rex bust is up next. Commander Rex is designed and modeled from the last time we saw him, from the episode Family Reunion and Farewell. He comes with an interchangeable head, helmet, and dual blaster pistols. Unique armor markings are specific to Rex and the 501st Legion. From the Rebels animated series is the hugely popular Sabine Wren. This bust brings the goods. Extra helmet, extra blasters, and the dark saber. What's not to love? The helmet is adorned with accurate details, battle damage, and unique coloring. Also from Rebels, we have Kanan Jarrus. Just like Sabine, he features interchangeable heads and is seen here wielding his blue lightsaber. His tunic is finely detailed and hand-painted, from his gloves to his blaster. Getting down with the dark side and straight from the climax of The Last Jedi, we have the bane of the Rebel Alliance, the evil Emperor Palpatine. His sinister grimace and film-accurate robes are all present on this awesome Gentle Giant mini bust. Be sure to sell out. Also from The Last Jedi, and keeping the dark side alive, here is Rey from her Sith transformation vision. It features 2 interchangeable heads and that crazy double-bladed lightsaber. Rey and her fierce Sith teeth is a summer convention exclusive. Coming soon, and also on our Sith Lord lineup, is Count Dooku, played by the immortal Christopher Lee. Sculpted by Jean St. Jean, this bust has a metal clasp, bright red dueling lightsaber, and cloak. Okay, thanks for watching. This is just a small sample of what we have in store for you. There are absolutely more of your favorite original trilogy collectibles on the way. Also some cool stuff from The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and the Book of Boba Fett. And yes, we have more retro jumbo figures on the way. So keep your eyes on GentleGiantLTD.com and DiamondSelectToys.com. It's your home for collectibles. It's packed with news, exclusive products, and detailed photos. It's a great place to stay up to date on all this amazing stuff and more. Stay safe, everyone. Be sincere, be your best, and remember, the Force is with you always.
Thank you, Dev. Now let's hear from product manager Robert Yee about what's coming up in the entertainment category, including movies, TV, and video games.
Welcome everybody to Diamond Select Toys virtual showroom. I'm Robert Yee and I'm here to walk you through our entertainment offerings. Welcome again. Here we have Lord of the Rings. The classic Lord of the Rings series is composed of 3 series here, which is Frodo and Ringwraith from Fellowship of the Ring, Aragorn and Moria Orc from the Mines of Moria. The Moria Orc actually features several different heads, so you could actually army build them. Gandalf and Gollum. Each of the 3 series that we are offering here has a piece of Sauron. Upon purchasing all 4 waves of characters, you could actually build Sauron, the ultimate antagonist from Lord of the Rings. Next we have Avatar, The Legend of Aang. Series 3 is composed of Fire Lord Ozai and Toph. Fire Lord Ozai is depicted in his version where he fights Aang in the Battle of Wulong Forest. Toph is the earthbending member of Team Avatar. Next we have Series 5 with Final Battle Aang and Sokka. Final Battle Aang goes with Fire Lord Ozai to depict their final battle in Wulong Forest. Next we have our gallery series featuring the Firebender Zuko. He's the 3rd member of Team Avatar and the 3rd member of the series. The previous series included Airbending Aang and Waterbending Katara. We are really excited in continuing our gallery series for Avatar. Next, we have Disney's perennial Nightmare Before Christmas, Series 10. Series 10 features Corpse Dad and Mr. Hyde, Mrs. Claus and the Choir Elf, and Corpse Mom and the Evil Duck Present. Our exclusives include the monster underneath the staircase with the Cyclops.
Your enemies think they're the hero, and you're the villain. There is no good.
Look at this freak.
There is no bad. Only weak or strong.
Next we have the hit series Cobra Kai from Netflix. Series 1 features Johnny Lawrence, Daniel LaRusso, and Sensei Kreese. Each character comes with karate-specific hands and series-specific accessories. Each character is superposable and can execute all the Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai moves. Next we have Invader Zim from Nickelodeon. Invader Zim Series 1 is a series of 2-packs. Each 2-pack features multiple accessories and series-specific backgrounds. The first 2-pack is Invader Zim and Gur. The second 2-pack is Dib Membrane and Zim in Boy Disguise. The third 2-pack is Gaz Membrane with Gur in Dog Disguise.
This is the beginning of a long journey for you, son. The thing is, you're different. You actually are.
Next we have Invincible, the hit Image comic series, now an animated series on Amazon. Series 1 features Omni-Man and Invincible with multiple accessories and interchangeable parts. Next we have the cult classic movie, The Crow, based on James O'Barr's graphic novel. First off is our Crow action figure, featuring movie-specific accessories. Next we have our Crow galleries. The first Crow gallery offering that we have is of Eric Draven seeking vengeance on the rooftops. The second gallery is the first appearance of the Crow. Our final offering is our Legends in 3-Dimension Eric Draven bust. He is half scale and realistically sculpted. Next we have Hasbro's G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Minimates Wave 1. Minimates Wave 1 G.I. Joe features the perennial Snake Eyes and rival Storm Shadow, complete with Cobra Commander and Scarlet. Next we have in our gallery offering the weapons manufacturer Destro, fleeing from G.I. Joe in the sewers, carrying Cobra's secrets with him. Next we have the classic Muppet Series. In our Best of Muppet Series, we feature Swedish Chef, complete with chicken and all the kitchen utensils that you need. Statler and Waldorf, complete with balcony. Finally, we have Bunsen and Beaker, complete with all these lab accessories for all their lab misadventures in the Muppets. Next, we have our product offering from the hit Mortal Kombat video game series, Mortal Kombat 11. First up in our Mortal Kombat gallery offerings is Scorpion, dynamically posed in mid-attack with his harpoon, ready to render those fatalities. Also, in our Mortal Kombat gallery offerings, we are featuring Raiden with his lightning power. If you look closely at Raiden's paint job, you could see the lightning pulsating through his fingertips. Raiden makes a fine addition to your Mortal Kombat gallery collection. Up next is a fan favorite of mine, the robots in disguise, the Transformers. Our Minimate Series 1 is composed of Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Shockwave, and Starscream. Our next line is the original superhero, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is our third offering in our gallery series, Earth, to follow up our Water Series and Fire Series gallery PVCs. Next we have our Sanio Exclusive, featuring a 3-pack of Retro Tron. Featuring in our Tron Retro Exclusive is Sark, Tron, and Flynn. Each of the characters are expertly painted, individually blister carded, and packed in a display box. Next, we have D-Forms, our chibi-style PVC, blind box, and a counter display. The Disney D-Forms features Tron from Tron, Vincent from the Black Hole, Kermit the Frog from the Muppets, Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Rocketeer. Lastly, we have King of the Monsters, Godzilla. First up in our gallery line is a companion piece to last year's Godzilla, King Ghidorah, from 1991's Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Second in our gallery series is Godzilla from 1993's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, a companion piece to our Rodan gallery released last fall. Thank you again for joining us and allowing us to show you the exciting entertainment properties we have to offer in 2021. Good to see you all. See you soon.
Thank you, Robert. Well, that wraps up the 2021 showcase for Diamond Select Toys. Hopefully you like what you saw, and you'll come back and see more in the future. If you want to follow us on social media for more information, you can follow Diamond Select Toys on Facebook, Collect DST on Instagram, or Collect DST on Twitter. And you can check us out on YouTube. That's all for today, and have a good day. We'll see you soon.